You ever watch someone walk past you like you don't matter, like you're just temporary furniture in their success story? Well, I knew a girl once. Smartest person in her whole office. Folks called her the nerd. Quiet, dependable, always there when something complicated needed fixing. The kind of person companies lean on, but somehow forget when promotions come around. And one ambitious coworker of hers? The moment he didn't need her anymore, he ghosted her completely. Climbed right past her without looking back. Few years later, she ended up owning the building his failing startup was renting space in. And suddenly, he needed her again. Funny thing about ignoring people on your way up. Sometimes they end up owning the ground you're standing on. Now, if you've ever been overlooked, or used by someone chasing their own success, settle in for a minute. Hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy stories like this, and listen close. Because this one isn't loud revenge. It's quiet. Patient. The kind that sneaks up on you. This all started in one of those shiny corporate offices where everyone's smiling, shaking hands, pretending to be a family, while quietly competing behind closed doors. Emily worked there. Smart kid. Not flashy, not loud, didn't play office politics. She was the one people went to when their numbers didn't add up or their presentations fell apart the night before deadlines. She'd stay late, fix problems, send files, make everyone else look good. And management loved her, in that way where they pile work on you because you never complain. Then there was Ryan. Ryan was the opposite. Sharp suits, confident grin, always talking about career moves and networking opportunities. He knew how to talk in meetings, how to shake hands with executives, how to look like leadership material even when he barely understood the technical stuff. And when he didn't understand something, he went to Emily. They'd sit late at the office sometimes, sharing takeout while she helped him fix reports or understand data before big meetings. He'd joke about office politics, complain about bosses, talk about future plans. Emily trusted him. Thought maybe he was one of the good ones. Then a management position opened up. Big promotion. More money, more power. Both of them applied. Only one person was getting it. At first, Ryan played friendly. He told her one evening while leaning against her desk, "Hey, whoever gets it, we'll both be fine. No hard feelings." She smiled. Said of course. But after that, something shifted. Meetings he used to invite her to suddenly happened without her. Messages went unanswered. Lunch plans quietly disappeared. He stopped asking for help but still used the work she'd already shown him. One night Emily stayed late polishing a proposal they'd worked on together. Sent him final revisions around midnight. Next morning she walked into the office, coffee in hand, and saw a crowd gathered near management offices. Announcement time. Ryan got the promotion. And during his little speech, smiling in front of everyone, he presented their shared project as entirely his own work. Emily sat in the back, fingers wrapped tight around her coffee cup, feeling heat rise in her face while everyone clapped for him. He glanced at her once. Then looked away. After that day, he barely spoke to her. No thank you. No conversation. Just distance. Like she'd stopped existing. And that stings more than people think. Because it's not just losing recognition. It's realizing someone saw you as a stepping stone. Emily didn't confront him. Didn't cause drama. She just got quieter. But something inside her hardened. Every morning in traffic she'd stare at the city skyline and think, asterisk, I'm smarter than this. So why do I feel stuck here, asterisk. Then layoffs hit the company. Budgets tightened. Promotions froze. And she realized something important. Corporate loyalty wasn't going to save her. So she started over. Night classes after work. Coding tutorials. Certifications. She'd work all day, come home exhausted, then open her laptop and study until 2 or 3 in the morning. Coffee replaced sleep. Weekends disappeared. Ryan, meanwhile, jumped ship to a flashy startup, posting online about disrupting industries and chasing big dreams. Photos with investors. Big smiles. Emily stopped paying attention. She joined a small tech company. Then another. Learned fast. Took smart risks. Accepted stock options instead of safe salaries when she believed in the product. One of those companies exploded. Investors poured in. Valuation skyrocketed. And when the company finally went public, Emily's shares turned into more money than she'd ever imagined. Quietly, she became wealthy. Not flashy rich. No sports cars. No social media bragging. Just secure. Years passed. Then one evening, an old coworker mentioned Ryan's startup wasn't doing so well. Burning money. Investors nervous. Struggling to stay afloat. And get this, the coworker laughed, their building's up for sale. Owner wants out. Emily paused mid-sip. What building? She asked. He told her. And suddenly memories resurfaced. Ryan ignoring her emails. Taking credit. Walking past her desk like she didn't exist. And instead of anger, she felt something calmer. Opportunity. Through investment firms and holding companies, she bought the building. Quietly. No announcements. No headlines. Just paperwork. A few weeks later, lease negotiations started for tenants whose contracts were ending. Including Ryan's startup. His company desperately needed lower rent to survive. Investors demanded cuts. So he scheduled a meeting with the building's new owner, hoping to negotiate. He walked into the conference room expecting some property executive. Instead, he saw Emily sitting at the table. For a second, he looked like his brain had stopped working. Emily, he said. She smiled politely. Hi, Ryan. He laughed nervously. Wow, small world. She slid lease documents toward him. Your company's lease is up soon, she said calmly. We're restructuring tenant allocations. He flipped pages, confusion slowly turning into realization. You own this building? She nodded slightly. Silence stretched between them. Finally he leaned back, voice softer now. Look, we really need favorable terms right now. Emily held his gaze. And in that moment, he understood exactly who held power. Unfortunately, she said gently, we've decided not to renew your company's lease. His face fell. You're kicking us out? Business decision, she replied. The same words corporations use every day. She stood, gathered her documents, gave him a polite nod, and walked out. Later, when someone asked her how it felt, she said the strange thing was, she didn't feel triumphant. Just relieved. Because sometimes revenge isn't about destroying someone. Sometimes it's about proving to yourself that being overlooked didn't make you small. It just gave you time to grow where no one was looking. And if this story hit a nerve, go ahead and hit like. Tell me in the comments if you've ever seen someone regret underestimating you. And subscribe if you enjoy stories where patience beats arrogance in the end. Because trust me, life keeps writing stories like this every single day.